After the emotional roller coaster of episode 1, the excitement levels at my house were at maximum 100% ecstasy levels. And finally, after being completely disengaged at school, and at sport for the longest week of my life, episode 2's here. We pick up the story with Ash running into Viridian City with an injured Pikachu in his arms. Pikachu had recently exploded, murdering a flock of Spearow. They all should be dead, but that wouldn't make a great story. A very hot police lady suggestively winks at the camera and gives him a ride to the Pokemon Center. Oh my! Who is this goddess? What a babe! She can arrest me and handcuff me anytime. They arrive at the Pokemon Center, and now a hot nurse takes Pikachu to heal. I know this is a cartoon, but I was feeling something in my pants for Officer Jenny and Nurse Joy. Now, while Ash is waiting for Pikachu to be healed, we have to sit around watching Ash in the waiting room. What the hell is this scene? My excitement levels have disappeared, and I'm questioning the writers of this episode. Let me save you some time. This episode is as boring as shit. I'm gonna call it now. This might be the worst Pokemon episode. The writers of this episode totally just dialed this one in. Terrible writing, terrible storyline. So the writers must have said to each other, what would make this episode even more boring? I know, how about a few phone calls? Ash calls his mom, who was totally getting on the gear. Her eyes are wide and very pumped up to talk to Ash. She talks about his father, leaving home to be a Pokemon trainer. This is something that we'll have to remember for the future. Maybe Ash ends up meeting his father and fighting him in a Pokemon battle to decide the fate of the world. Is Ash's dad evil, like Darth Vader? Ooh, interesting twist. After getting through that boring phone call, we have to sit through another call with Professor Oak. Who are these writers? What are they thinking? Who approved this episode? Misty joins the snooze fest, complaining about her destroyed bike. Team Rocket then decides that this incredibly slow story needs a bit of jazzing up. They use their coughing and Ekans to attack Ash, Misty, and Nurse Joy on the hunt for rare Pokemon to steal. I was never exactly sure why they wanted rare Pokemon. My assumption is that they wanted to sell them on the Pokemon black market. Now the next scene was hilarious. Ash throws random Pokeballs to fight Team Rocket. He throws a Pidgey, a Rattata, and an empty Pokeball. And Misty sends out a Goldeen! The Goldeen can't breathe and flops around, gasping on the floor. Hilarious! Fish Pokemon should only be able to battle in water. I think this is a big flaw in the Game Boy game, where you can use a Goldeen or Magikarp to fight trainers in Rock Tunnel. I'm glad the cartoon's more logical. Anyway, Pikachu goes and explodes again, killing Team Rocket and their Pokemon. The Pokemon Center's fully destroyed. That's like $20 million of damage. Pikachu, you thug! The dust settles and Nurse Joy and Officer Jenny have a little conversation about something. But let's be honest. When Officer Jenny and Nurse Joy are on TV, I'm not listening. Ash, Pikachu, and Misty have fled the scene to hide in the forest. And in the darkness, they stumble across a Caterpie. Like the kidnapping maniac that Ash is, he stares it down and wants to catch this thing. Forever. This is a dark moment. Will Ash be able to kidnap the Caterpie? Or will the Caterpie find a way out of this life-altering moment? Forced slavery's alive and well in Kanto. This is a good cliffhanger to finish the episode. But let me make it very clear. This episode sucked! What the hell was that writing? Half the episode was Ash on the phone, and the other half was Team Rocket chasing the kids around the Pokemon Center. The real highlight of this episode was the introduction of Officer Jenny and Nurse Joy. I'm in love. I definitely didn't spend the next year searching online for some sexy videos of Officer Jenny and Nurse Joy. So anyway, luckily, episode 3 is a far more exciting story. So let's go. Bring on episode 3. I want some blood, tears, and forced slavery. And Pikachu, you are still an outright murdering gangsta. Did you enjoy our inDERPretation of episode 2? Don't forget to subscribe to see our take on even more episodes. The writing will improve, plus we have to see if Ash enslaves his first Pokemon. Okay, please leave. I've got things to do.